Good morning, weather nerds. I'm awake, and we're hyper tracking Hurricane Agatha. That's right, this bitch became an official hurricane overnight while we were sleeping. And so, the spaghetti models from this wild but kind of sad jelly bean suggest you should definitely keep track of this if you're along the Gulf and the US of A. And yes, she does look very nasty and very mean. And when I say she, it's a genderless she. All right? Great. I hope you're having a great day. But watch this thing. Yeah, and I want to say again, technically, hurricanes are a mystery on their absolute formation. I know they always tell us, well, hurricanes just form when the ocean gets too hot to help the ocean cool down. But we've seen some pretty strong major hurricane pressure types up into like Iceland and Greenland. So clearly that's not just the case. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows exactly where it's going to go, what's going to happen, or how strong it will be when it gets to wherever it is and whatever it is. But we will continue to watch and prepare for the worst and pray for the best. If I had to guess today, I would say Prayer Warriors and Atmospheric Defense Team are going to continue their post-2019 streak of kicking ass, and this thing will come in as a very chunky tropical storm, with possible heavy rain in Florida, which Floridians can totally handle, man. So that is my official guess on this thing, but 2022 has been wild, so we will watch. And hey, y'all, I got 60 hours left in my official Mayday May THORnews fundraiser that helps keep THORnews up and running and have a little fun during Memorial Day weekend. And so if you would like to contribute to help me get to my goal for May, you can make a contribution through snail mail, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron, and it would be super duper greatly appreciated because I would definitely like to go out tonight for a beer. Super duper thank you to Justin, Susan, and all of Asteroid Fight Club for all the love and support through the years. But also, you got flood watches up here, you got flood watches over here, and then you have major critical wildfire danger over there. Not to mention, today, you have major enhanced weather watch up through here. Monday, you have a major enhanced severe weather watch up through here. Tuesday, you got, is that a squirrel shaped overall warning, but then the long yellow slug of warnings, and then the orange pill watch through here. And then Wednesday, you get the enhanced watches through here, down here, and then up there. So yeah, that's another 100 hour, I'm sorry, my words are just failing me this morning, watch for people in the USA for possible tornadoes, hail, straight line winds, and heavy rain. This is tracking mixed precipitation possibilities over the next 48 hours. And look, you're still getting quite a bit of snow and some heavy snow up in the, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana type areas. So that's interesting, right? Will we see snow in June? Probably. But overall, the 7-day possible rain pattern does look wet for these areas up here, these areas here, and then down in Florida, you can see that whatever's coming through is going to drag a whole lot of rain over Cuba and definitely over southern portions of the penis-shaped state. Yeah, it's talking about Florida. And this is excessive rainfall for tomorrow, and it's got it right over the lakes in the areas that have already had some major flooding in the last few weeks. So you may get some major flooding surprises up through here. I remember the last few years, we've seen quite a few dams break, and that's always kind of scary as shit if you're near it. So we'll continue to pay attention. Exactly where will Agatha go? Hurricane Agatha. Nobody knows. Right now its pressure's at 987. And of course, you're smart enough. You know that if it tracks over this heavy chunk of land, that's going to tear it up a bit and make it harder to reform when it hits the Gulf. But if it goes over here and go straight into the Gulf and then avoids land until the USA again, then it would definitely have a chance to form into something more major, in my opinion. And here, Mike's weather page is saying, tropical update, spot to watch in the Gulf at 30%. General motion towards Florida, Bahamas through the week. Sheared system could push a lot of rain with it. Passing Madden-Julian oscillation wave, helping convection and juice. So far, most models are keeping it in the tropical storm range. But the very interesting thing is the GFS has it kind of going over, is this giant, the peninsula, I forget what it's called. And then over land, a lot of land, so this would definitely be kind of like a tropical storm thing. But the Euro takes it more, it has more of a possibility of into the Gulf of Mexico and then over Florida. So this would just be kind of getting dragged over the tip, and this looks like this would get the bulk of the moisture, no matter what it was. So it's definitely an interesting thing to watch for our hurricane season, which officially begins 2 days from now. The 06Z GFS takes it over Cuba and then doesn't even come close to Florida, but it does this weird turn back to the USA thing, and it smacks into New York is like, what was that, a category 1 hurricane? The very latest run of the Euro has it just kind of bubble, trouble, toil, and fubble, and it just kind of hangs out as a large patch of moisture in one spot for long periods of time, but over an extended area. And it just kind of loiters, which would cause a lot of rain to Mexico, Guatemala, Cuba. And then at some point it would bring a whole lot of moisture to Florida, but not even a tropical storm, I don't think. The very latest gem also has a kind of bubble, toil, trouble. Man, my words are failing me. Are you still here? Anywho, but then you can see it kind of reforms in the Gulf as a tropical storm and hits Florida down south like Miami, and then does that whole close spin towards the USA, but misses as a hurricane. The nav gem doesn't go out too far, but it does put it as a tropical storm in the Gulf, I think by the second, but this has it going towards the Yucatan Peninsula, if that's what this is. Which, like I said, if it goes over here, it's definitely going to mess up its formation. And then here we watch the Icon, which has a pretty dang large storm that, for the most part, just grazes the Yucatan Peninsula and then smacks into Florida as a Category 1 hurricane on the Gulf side. So if it were to just kind of hang out, depending on the wind shear and the dry air in the Gulf of Mexico, it is always something to watch. So this will be an interesting event that will take place in the next 7 to 10 days. But if it got the Icon option, that would possibly be major trouble, and it would definitely bring flooding and some heavy flooding into Florida. So if you're in the Gulf or you're just a weather nerd, I would highly recommend paying attention. And that is what I'm going to do here for you on THORnews Hurricane Season number 10. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Have a great Sunday. Stay cool, and I will be back to talk to y'all soon. There's a lot going on. Technically, I just woke up. Hopefully, I'll cheer up. Bam. All right. God bless everyone. Oh, yeah. If you'd like to contribute, keep, to help THORnews out during my transition time, it would be super duper greatly appreciated. But I love you guys. You guys have been great. Stay cool. God bless everyone.